2:30 on a Sunday. Let's give you a bird's eye view from Cabot. An old THV11 friend of ours, Jake Pendergast, sending us this drone footage overlooking Lonoke County. Gorgeous
so pretty.
out there.
I know. It's so pretty. Just stay inside to look at it. I mean, you could brave the cold, maybe take the animals out just temporarily, not too long, and hurt their little paws. And take your little ones out. We love seeing your pictures. You can still text those to us, 501-376-1111. But this is some great drone footage right there.
Love that. Jake, appreciate you. Always good to see you again, hear from you. Meanwhile,
several inches of snow and sleet fell in Saline County this weekend, and unfortunately it caused major trouble on city streets today and for a local gas station.
Yeah, the recognizable Murphy's USA right under Walmart. Jenny Day joins us live from Saline County. Jenny, good to see you again. What's it like out there this afternoon?
It is great to see you guys as well. It is a little bit slightly warmer out here, but definitely still frigid for our standards. And yes, the weight of the world fell here at the gas station. As you mentioned, we are right on Ferguson Drive here in Benton and right next to the Walmart. As you said, Murphy USA, man, that gas station rooftop has collapsed. Just mangled metal, really just a mess this afternoon. We are so sorry for what they have to clean up, but yeah, this is the weight of ice and snow. It really just completely collapsed this gas station rooftop. Again, this is kind of the result of what happens when we have close to 10 inches of snow at once. Thankfully, no injuries, but as we give you a closer look, we will also talk about the road conditions because it has also just been really messy. That's been like the biggest weather headline of the day. Our cars just spinning out, ending up in ditches, needing to be pulled out. Boy, I got to tell you, though, I have certainly witnessed that Southern hospitality. People even came to our rescue, which we are so, so grateful for. But this is just, we had a lot of snow in a very short amount of time, and it has made for hazardous conditions on our roadways. Hear from these two men we spoke to.
It's bad. We come from Perrin, and it's bad. It is kind of wild.
But I feel like this is not as bad as what we had last year because the snow packs a little bit more. So it's not as deep, not as all the fluffy stuff. But the boys, they've enjoyed it. I mean,
Dad just got them out. They took them to Walmart. They witnessed this roof collapse here, bought them a toy, and they've just said they've been kind of having some fun with it. Have a lot of toys in their neighborhood, they said, and going sledding. So some people are leaning into it. But yeah, those roads, man, if you can stay off of it, it is pretty treacherous out there. Again, we ourselves got stuck. Extra crews, of course, have been brought in. The transportation department has been doing really their best. It's those side streets that are really just still so packed. So the highways are faring a little bit better, but and we're thinking of those who further south who were impacted by the ice. But 195 million people, we are among them, still under some kind of weather watch or advisory. So stay safe out there, not quite out of the woods yet. Keep it here for coverage.
All right, Jenny, thank you so much. Meanwhile, the Arkansas National Guard on the move, continuing their multi-day mission in this winter storm. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders deploying nearly 170 Guard members after declaring a state of emergency at the start of the weekend. Teams positioned at state police troop headquarters in different spots around the state, including Newport, Jonesboro, Harrison, and Forest City, along that northern tier of the state where they did expect a whole lot of snow. They're monitoring road conditions, standing by with their gear to assist anybody with downed trees, power lines, and any possible water system failures as well.
We've been doing is we've actually been cooperating with the Arkansas State Police, but over the next 24 hours, we anticipate that we're going to have some downed trees. So we're going to have clearance teams with chainsaws, and we're also expecting power outages. And so we have large generators to help restore the power to key facilities.
By the numbers, here's what the Guard's mission is this weekend. 168 members deployed, 28 winter weather response teams. Each one consists of 5 guardsmen in 2 Humvees rigged up with communications equipment. The last time the Guard deployed for a statewide winter weather mission came back in January of 2023. Remember that? Almost exactly 3 years ago.
And we have teams spread out across several counties this afternoon, as we've mentioned, including down in Jefferson County. I know that was an area expecting a lot of that ice.
It was. THV11's Carter Thweet, though, has been having fun hunkering down near Pine Bluff. He even got a great steak dinner out of it if you watched our 10 o'clock news last night. Carter, great to see you this afternoon. What's the latest?
Rolly, we're here in Jefferson County and a couple of quick observations. Number one, it's pretty bright out here. The sun is out and the snow is definitely reflecting that. So if you see me blinking or squinting, that's why. But observation number two, yeah, we were hunkered down for a while, but now my cameraman Nick and I have finally made it to the promised land. As you can see on the sign behind me, Pine Bluff. We thought we would be here a lot more covering the weather, but we've been in Whitehall a lot because frankly, we were having trouble getting out of the parking lot. We were spending a lot of time at that Colton Steakhouse right there, but we were able to get on the interstate today, and I want to kind of show you what that looked like with this video. I did take this, and excuse our windshield wipers in it, but this is what I-530 was kind of looking like. This was kind of the best of it, so there were spots that were a little icier, but generally they had one lane pretty clear for the most part, and obviously we were able to make it from Whitehall down here to the very edge of Pine Bluff, so we had some success. For reference, driving around 40 miles per hour in those clips that you see. So we're going to try and go into Pine Bluff a little bit later, assuming that we can make it safely, and we'll update you on what conditions look like there. But your update for Jefferson County, still a lot of snow, as you can see around me. The sun is out, it's shining, some stuff's melting a little bit, but I don't think meaningfully enough to impact the roads or anything like that. So we will continue to keep you updated in Jefferson County. I'm Carter Thweet with THV11 News.
Thanks so much, Carter. Stay safe out there. Okay, now to Heber Springs. This video is from Lindsay's Resort. It shows how heavy that snow and ice can be. One of their docks collapsed early this morning under the weight of all that.
In a Facebook post, they said, quote, "We will pivot to accommodate our guests. This will slow us down just a little bit, but we are not defeated," unquote. Of course, there's some houseboats out there on lakes like that, Greer's Ferry, Lake Hamilton. But the question on everyone's mind is, when will we be able to leave the house, whether it's a boat or a regular one, and get out on these roads safely?
I know people are getting a lot of cabin fever. They're ready to get out, but don't rush it, you guys. Let's check in back with Journey Taylor. She's in Weather Force 11. Journey, how is it today?
Hi there, Brooke and Rolly. It's doing good. It's been a good little ride, I say so myself. And Danny's shaking his head, but you can't see him over here. He's driving. We've traveled through the neighborhoods. We've traveled on 430, and this is what I want to turn the camera around and kind of show you. Right now, we're on Maumelle Boulevard. You guys know some call it Crystal Hill Road, some call it Highway 100. We're actually curving right now on the I can't even think of what this is called. Access road, yeah, maybe. We're trying to get on to the freeway, get on to 430, and I think that's been the great thing about it all. We've enjoyed really seeing how clear 430 has been, but we've both discussed it's a ramp, Danny. It's called a ramp. The ramp, I'm sorry, the snow has our brains a little frozen. The ramps are the troublemakers. So you're going to see here in just a second the difference between what this ramp looks like and how we're having to jump over this little group of snow here onto 430. Yeah, we're actually fishtailing just a bit. But once you get onto 430, this is what we've been experiencing all the way from Southwest Little Rock all the way now to the Maumelle area. 430 looks decent. It's several passable lanes. And actually, people are driving a lot faster than Danny and me. We're taking our time, but people are picking up speed, and I think that's what we agreed to, is that if you just take your time, we think all will be well. Where we saw majority of our stuck cars, yeah, they were happening mainly in the neighborhoods, mainly in the streets, the city streets. So the highways have been pretty solid. I want to see if I can kind of show you our bumper cam. I think yesterday you guys told me that it was a little much for the eye because it's so close. But yeah, this gives you a solid idea of what the ground looks like. So I think RDOT has been working pretty swell. The roads look great. I think our biggest fear we've also talked about is that what that will look like tonight. With the temperatures freezing over, we have a lot of water. Of course, the snow melting and all that being pushed off to the side. We have these passable lanes. We have a lot of water, excess water on the ground. And I think the concern would be with that freezing over our black ice. That's where all that trouble gets into play, especially when you're starting to get late into the night. So Yeah, we're coming down now. We're about to merge into 40. This is where 430, we're coming down the ramp. That's going to merge into 40. I'll let you guys, I'm going to bring you up because I'm sure the road down there is a little too much. I'm going to flip you back and give you a little second to look at some of our drive here as we merge onto 40.